Hi Scrappers, it's Kat, my Scrappin' Mama. I am bringing you another installment from Make It From Your Heart Volume 4. Today is pattern 12. So I know that the light's a little low in the video and I hope that you can see what I'm doing. But all the light bulbs that we have for my setup are fluorescent and it's killing my eyes. So I'd rather have it just a little dark, and then sorry about the head in there. There's my head. Sorry for that. Anyway, I hope that I can see what I'm doing here now. That, like I said, the fluorescent light was killing me. Anyway, this is pattern 12, and this one here uses layers. So I have looked at the suggested artwork that they provide over here, and I've come up with some cards that I wanted to show you. This first one here is Thanksgiving. This is using the October stamp of the month, S108. I used the boutique paper, and then I did a cricket image here. This is like some wheat with a bow. Kind of got a Thanksgiving feel to it. So that might be a nice card, or even just a thank you card. Hold that up so you can see it. Real pretty colors. This boutique is using, it's got ballerina, it's got glacier, it's got peach, it's got charcoal, it's got peacock, and some other colors in it. And then, I'll wait for it, hold on to that one for last. And then here's one I used with some retired paper. This is a retired fresh air paper. And then the sentiment is also from a retired stamp set. But I just thought it was too cute and I wanted to use up some of these scraps that I had. So I layered them as best as I could. You can kind of see those real pretty colors. Okay, so that's another idea that I had from the book. And then this one right here is a really cute card. Again, using up some cardstock and some other scraps of pattern paper that I had from last season. This is kind of like a congratulations card, and I dovetailed it like they showed here in the example. And then I used my Cricut and I cut like a Ferris wheel here, and I thought that that was kind of cute. You celebrate, you go to the park. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, I thought it was a cute die cut. And then I added some bling here. And then my favorite one that I've made is a Christmas card using this pattern. I used the Oh What Fun paper and die cuts. Of course, I layered it just like it shows. And then used some bling here. And then I just stamped. And this is using the Oh What Fun stamp set as well. It's a card making kit, and you can find that out on the website. So all these are just standard cards, and I thought these were really cute ideas. I mean, I used all kinds of paper. You don't have to use the paper that they show you in the examples. And use my die cuts. Makes a point of interest here like they did on this one. So I'm going to be using, for my example today, I'm going to be using some more of the boutique, and I went ahead and did my cutting of my paper out, but I did not do my stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing this. I'm going to line this up, and this goes right in the middle here. And I just eyeball it. I'm not measuring. I just try to make sure it's straight. That's the most important part, right? And then this piece right here has a little repeating pattern. Looks like a tulip. I actually think I had a shirt with that pattern on it. Late 80s, early 90s. So I'm going to put that down here. And then this one, I'm going to put the light side up. Goes on here right in the middle. And then, you know me, if you watch my videos, I don't always try it out first. I have an idea in my head. So the idea in my head is that I'm going to use the Boutique Card Making Essential stamp set, C1726. I haven't really used it too much since I've gotten it. I've really been using the stamps of the month for my videos, but I thought I would also show you this one. It's got some really cute sentiments. You make my heart happy, cultivate kindness, choose joy, hope today is amazing. Then it has some great borders like stitching, some repeating patterns here, and then some floral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do hope today is amazing. I think I'll put that right in the middle, and then I am going to stamp my floral on each side of that, and I think that will look really, really cute. So get started with that. I'm going to use charcoal as my ink for my sentiment. Now normally when you start stamping, you always want to season your stamps by rubbing them on your skin if it's the first time and then wiping them off. I've used this many, many times in my practice sessions, so it's seasoned pretty good. Okay, I forgot my mat. Let me get my mat under here. I want to make sure that I get a good crisp image. And if you have any tips, folks, if you do videos or if you have any tips on how to get the lighting so it's not blinding me when I make these videos, please leave them in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to center that, press down. Oh no, and look, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a little bit of ink here on the side from my block. Darn it. That's okay though. I'm going to clean it off and stamp on the other side. So sometimes that happens, and if it does, that's okay. I'm going to ink her back up again. And it looks like I've got more ink. You know, some people never get ink on their blocks. I do it all the time. I try to be really careful. I don't know why I do that. I think I pressed crooked. See, I just did it again. Isn't this fun? Okay, so center my stamp. There we go, perfect. And it says, hope today is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to clean this. Put it back on its carrier sheet, and you know, if you've never used Close to My Heart stamps, you will love them. They come on these really wonderful really thick carrier sheets, and then they come with a piece of foam to stamp on, and then you store them in these really nice plastic envelopes, and then the envelopes tell you what stamp set it is and the name and the number, so you can always look it up. Even 10, 15, 20 years from now, you'll know what stamp set this is and when it came out and how much it cost. Isn't that great? I know I have stamp sets from 15, 20 years ago. I can look them up. Back then they were on wood blocks. But I can always figure out what I'm doing when I'm using the acrylic because of the way that we number them. Okay, so hope today is amazing. And let's see here. I want to do, I'm winging it, folks. I think I'm going to use peach and make a border down at the bottom with peach. So I had an idea in my head. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to kind of center that. So this stamp set coordinates with the paper, so it makes this, whoops, there you go, makes this really cool pattern, just like this paper here. Okay, so I'm going to clean that off. I like it. I love stamping. If you ever get in a mood and you need to, I don't know, just kind of zone out, kind of like coloring is, you know, a lot of people got into coloring. Stamping does that for me. I love, I'm not kidding, I know it sounds nerdy, dorky, whatever. I love to just make my own pattern paper by doing the random stamping. So I would find a couple images on the stamp set that look good together, and then you make your colors, figure out what colors you want on each of your images, and then just start stamping, and you make your own pattern paper that way. It is so relaxing. I'm telling you, it's very, very relaxing. I know it sounds nuts, but it's just like painting or coloring or whatever hobbies, you know. Some people just need to zone out. I just zone out and stamp. And then, you know, everything's all better. Okay, so I need to sharpen my blade again on my trimmer. We have some really good cardstock, and I seem to go through my blade pretty quickly on my trimmer. So I need to replace it or sharpen it. So what I do when I have some rough edges on my cardstock is I just run my bone folder over it. So if you have a blade on your trimmer that's not very sharp, that's a good tip for you to do, and it will smooth out your cut edge. Okay, so I am going to put that down. I thought about popping it up just for a moment, and then I decided against it. I'm going to center that. Now, you know, if you watch my videos, you know that no card is ever complete without my special bling. That is one of my favorite things to do. I love to add bling, color, pretties to all kinds of things. So I'm going to show you my bling stash. I know I'm off camera here for a minute, so forgive me. This right here is where I store all my bling. So I have a lot of different, I have some purple. I don't think that will work, but there is kind of a peach color. I'm going to use that. And then I also have some teal. That might be a little much. Purple, pink, gold. Okay, so I've got pink, gold glitter gems. I've got these green. I think that's too much. This gold would look real pretty with the saffron yellow, but I like the color. I'm going to use this color, and I forget what color this is. Maybe it's pansy. Can't remember for sure. But anyway, I'm going to add my bling on here. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I always add bling to everything. I mean, where appropriate, of course. This was a card for my husband. Definitely would not. He likes his cards nice and simple, and I do not like that placement. You got to be careful when you put these down. These are all self-adhesive. All of our gems are self-adhesive. Our sequence is self-adhesive, and let me tell you, when they say they're self-adhesive, yeah, they're self-adhesive. So anyway, these come from the Little Dreamer set glitter dots, and I don't remember what colors those are, but that gives you an idea. I think I'm going to go with gold, the gold gems because everything is so muted on here. Some of that edge popped back up. I think I'll go there. And then up here. And then put one there. Okay, so hope today is amazing. So I need to put this into a card base, and I think I am just about out of them. So I have some old ones here. These were discontinued. They are kind of an off-white. They were called Colonial White. So if you know close to my heart, you know that that's been a color that we've had for a long time, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to blend well with these boutique colors here. So I need to stamp something on the inside. I need a sentiment on the inside. So it says, hope today is amazing. Choose joy. Create kindness. I don't think any of those are appropriate. So I'm going to go to my Artfully Sent Cricut cartridge stamp set. Hope today is amazing, and I think I will do hope today is amazing. I will do happy birthday. Let's see here. I have another Cricut sentiment cartridge. I think this one came from You Are Here. Happy wishes on your birthday. It's your day. Celebrate beauty. Hope your birthday's full of fun. Hang in there. Hugs and kisses. Enough. I don't want to make this too long. I could be searching for days. It doesn't matter, right? I'm going to just use happy birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that inside of my card. And I'm going to use the charcoal again. So, how many of you watch videos but then don't craft? I'm just curious. Because you know what I like to watch? I like to watch those videos of people when they're like repainting furniture. I'm not going to repaint furniture. But I love, you know, if I'm not feeling good or can't sleep or something, I will turn on my YouTube channels and I will go and watch the DIYs. And I really like the furniture when they repurpose the furniture. I just think that that is just cool. Okay. So I did happy birthday. So you know here on the front we had the leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and do an accent leaf right here. Okay, if that works out. Close my ink back up. Clean my block off. Okay, so there's the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and get my adhesive down. I just love these Elmer's dot runners. I'm not supposed to say that because that's not in the catalog, but I mean, I can't sell it to you. I don't make any money if you go to Walmart and buy some tape runner. But I just love them. They're so easy to refill and they're really inexpensive. And especially if you have kids at home that want to use your tape runners, that's the way to go. It's very economical. And now if I was using, doing scrapbooking, I would definitely use a tape runner from our catalog that is archival. But for cards, I wouldn't worry about it. So there's our finished card. And I used a sentiment from the Cricut Artfully Sent cartridge, one of the stamp sets. And then I used images from the Boutique Card Making Essentials, and this is C1726. See those there? So cute. Great for making cards. And then I just used some bling. Really pretty. So, these are the cards I came up with using the pattern in the book. Make It From Your Heart, Volume 4, Pattern 12. So if you haven't went out and got this book yet, I highly recommend it. It's Make It From Your Heart. It's on my website under How To, and it's Volume 4, and this is Pattern 12. There's 24 patterns, so we are halfway through this book now. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. There's my next video, Pattern 13. So this book is on the website. I love, love, love it. You know, sometimes you get ideas in your head of what you want to do, but you aren't really sure. Flip through a few pages, or just do, you know, just pick a page and go for it. Sit down and let your creative juices flow. All right, so I hope that this inspired you to make some cards of your own. If you've got die cuts, some old paper laying around that you need to use up, cards is the best way to do it. It doesn't take a lot, and you can use your scraps that coordinate together and make something really cute. All right, well, that's another pattern down, so I'll see you next time. Happy crafting!